Oh, come on. See, he's like trying to escape. We have the 12 eggs incubating downstairs, and that's the second group of eggs that we're incubating. These are 3 chicks who came from the first group, and they're about a week old, maybe a little more. So the brown one that you can see, it's clearly brown, is the middle child, and then the oldest one, the oldest one is the one I'm gonna try getting into my hand, and he or she is bigger. They're hungry, I guess. Yeah, that's the oldest one. They're like, what? Come here. Here you go. He likes to see what's outside of the incubator. Or, what is it, hatchery? I don't know. Whoa, calm down. Here, I'll put him on the floor. They're like, where'd you go? Where'd you take our friend? Okay. He thinks he's a regular bird. Go on. Wrong side of my hand, dude. He's gonna jump. He might start getting cold. He's like, no, don't put me back. Give me a foot. Look how big they are, though. They were like a third this size a week ago. Where are you going? No. He doesn't want me to put him back in. He's just trying to climb up. I hate it in there. Go on. He's like, no. Oh, come on. Alright, you're going in. These ones are afraid. They're like, no, don't touch me. This one's really pretty, though. You can already see what kind of feathers it's going to have. They have, like, their food dish right there, but they knocked a bunch out. So these, yeah, wow. And I guess I heard they don't eat unless, like, they're, like, someone is there or something. Like, if they feel like there's no one taking care of them, they don't eat. I don't know. So maybe that's why they're, like, eating like they haven't eaten all day. Or maybe it's because they're growing extremely fast. So that would actually make more sense.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Are you a reader?
Reader?
Got some
Books? I don't really read a lot of books, to be honest.
to give that's the best book for this area. Harper's Ferry.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah?
John Brown.
Oh.
Best book on John Brown.
Yeah, we like Riding the Path of John Brown's.
It's a history. It's not a novel. So.
That looks. I might check that out.
Yeah. You guys can have it. Just
So I've been living around the area recently and checked out, like, the Brunswick used to be called Old Berlin, and this was an interesting spot.
Yeah. Where were you guys before?
Philly suburbs.
Oh, really? Jersey,
Yeah.
Philly,
And so I would have loved to have gone to like Montana, but you need airport access and internet.
You're gonna buy a compound with your own airport. That's the future.
Why'd you say Montana?
Middle of nowhere, just cheaper, more acreage. You know, being able to do whatever we want outside, and you know, we're looking at paragliders. You know, it's got a big fan and a hang glider, and you sit in it and you just fly. We can't do it.
Is this Maryland or West Virginia?
Maryland.
Oh, so you're still in Maryland.
Yeah.
Do we need hang
my house is in West
gliders?
Virginia, about 10, 15 minutes away.
Okay.
And then we've got some other property a couple hours from here in West Virginia. We're looking to expand on the West Virginia side because we need more space as we launch more and more articles and shows and stuff. So we're trying to find a place with enough room in West Virginia where we can fly.
Is your channel? Do you besides the Tim Pool show and then the thing for subscribers afterwards, all day long besides the vlog, are you putting up other shows?
Yeah.
Now it's got Inverted World.
We do clips from Timcast IRL. Almost every hour of the day is accounted for so far of waking hours. We don't do anything between like midnight and 8 a.m. now.
Right.
But the vlog is now a 9 a.m. show. Then
The vlog is 9 a.m. live.
you just edit it and put it up.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then we have 10 a.m., 11, 12.
Oh, so you got a program with him. Something happens at 10.
He's building
Every
a
hour.
network. He's full on building a network.
Every hour a video goes up,
Wow.
except for I think maybe 5. And
But we're talking about Cyber Gulag, so there could be a tech.
yeah, the tech show.
So there might very well be like full on sweep
every-
weeks coming.
Every hour of the day, we'll have something going
Some
up.
program, right?
Yeah, but we're trying to make sure we expand and diversify the audience and not just keep pandering or anything like that.
That's the thing. Every audience is so different from the other because the shows are so extreme,
Yeah.
and it's kind of funny because you see this thing where they're like, I wanted to like this other thing, but it's not for me.
Right.
And we're obviously like we're not just gonna keep doing political stuff. So the vlog is not political. And
It's
we've
not.
got
It's more lifestyle.
It's commentary.
Fun.
It's
Yeah.
it's Pythagorean. We don't
Yeah.
take beans.
why is Biden gone?
What's my pitch? It's Pythagorean.
We were working on we have this great mystery writer, Shane.
Really?
And he writes about. He's got this this is an amazing story. You might be into this. So he grew up in a house in West Point.
J.P. Morgan's.
J.P. Morgan's old compound. That's where he grew up.
Wow.
And he said his room was in the basement, and he would see this shadow hand on the wall, and so he'd freak out, go to his parents, and be like, "I saw a hand." They'd come back and be like, "There's nothing here." They didn't know what was causing the shadow, but they were like, "You're fine." And so they eventually, inquired as to whether or not there was any kind of death or haunting in the house, and they found out that in the 70s, a teenager was shot in the head and killed. What had happened was at West Point, when they would go and do target practice at the range, whenever there was a dud round, they'd eject it and just keep shooting and leave the ejected rounds. So the kids would go and pick up the misfires and take the powder out and make stuff with it. And so what they did was they poured it into, and without the bullet in it, they filled the caps and everything, or the shell. And then what happened was this kid's brother and his friend, as a joke, took what they thought was blanks, turned the lights off while he was sitting in his room, and then said, "Hey, Jimmy." And it was what? They shot him. Thinking that it was a blank, put a 22 in his head, killed him. He went down, he gets brought to the hospital. Now the interesting thing is the story was oral tradition in a sense. So when Shane now is older, he's like, I'm going to start investigating what was going on with this guy Jimmy, because he started investigating and he couldn't find any records of it. And so he was wondering, is this story just something that was made up by someone?
Folklore.
And so he went to West Point. He filed FOIAs, and they were just like, or he went to West Point. They said, "We know what you're talking about. Nothing like that ever happened here. You're wrong." And so then finally he found a lead where someone was like, "Oh yeah, I know somebody who went to that school who would have been the same age as him." And so he meets this woman, and she's like, "Oh, I remember Jimmy. Yeah, we don't know exactly what happened to him. We know that he died."
Wow.
And then he started following the people who went to the school, and it turns out the story did happen. And finally, when he went to West Point and said, "Hey, look, I got all these people saying this," they were like, "Look, anything pertaining to that would be at Quantico." So he filed a FOIA request, and Quantico said there are no records pertaining to this incident. And so, kind of what the gist of the story is, West Point, the U.S. government, didn't want a story to get out that children were picking up bullets from their range and then shot and killed a kid with it.
Wow.
So it disappeared.
Wow.
But it happened.
Yeah.
And so he's writing stuff like that.
So the new studio is on the third. This is the third floor.
This is
Fourth.
technically the third floor.
We've got a basement, 2 floors.
So there's a sub-basement, a basement, a first, second, and the
This,
studio. So the
whatever
bathroom's
this
right
is.
there where that light is.
Yeah.
And then we'll be up here when you're ready.
Give me 1 second. Wow.
Welcome, sir.
See, I think the studio has got a great vibe.
Sorry.
This one?
This yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lucky space.
It is that. It's been very kind to us.
The waters are over here.
Yes.
sir.
And the Red Bull's in there.
Here's a Red Bull. Yeah.
Well, you know the secret.
Yeah, they're all in the back. That's the secret.
The secret. Thank you so much.
It's like the secret room.
So what time does the it goes from from
8 to 10, and then from 10
to 11 is the
well, I mean, however long you want to do the bonus segment.
how long we do last time?
We went a long time
I have
because
these mics. I told my
obviously that's where we can talk about the
all the stuff that can't get you booted off of.
yep.
The longer one.
Does it hang properly on these?
I don't know if Tim wants his 12-string down here, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know. He may or may not, but let's plan to hang. Let's basically
Find a
plan
guitar to put
for
here.
hanging.
Sure, part of
Two right here. Then we'll sort of put the other one up there and you can see how it looks. And like we won't drill any holes.
What the fuck?
So we'll hang two here and hold one up. I'll hold one up and you tell me if you think it's okay.
I'll do the whole thing.
Started showing up at her house with Hunter S. Thompson. There's one right here.
Yeah.
Next to her son.
Do we even? Yeah, they even.
So there's probably one like right here. Well, the outlet's like giveaway.
And he's probably killed, you know that, and he's probably silenced along with.
here
He's
and
also
Yeah.
allowed to exist because he presents
Do they have
Here, I can
drywall?
hold.
Hey, do they have drywall
out there.
holder things?
They do, but I don't know.
It's a guitar, so it's not that heavy.
So here, let's.
Right here.
We have to use them to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like for robots, basically. So it's a synthesizer because like.
Or you can even put that one up a little bit higher.
Marco
Yeah. Something like that.
Marco Rebel.
Legitimate only concern with this one is that if we've got the PA in the corner, that third guitar is just going to be hard to reach. Is the PA going to stay here?
Yeah, then we can do two next to each other.
The multiple
Right? We can do two staggered. Like,
Yeah.
you know? And then there would be room for a third, but we just don't put it there.
Because the PA, yeah. Yeah, and then we maybe, make room for a third. PA is going to take that spot, and then we can always hang the third there if we want to or not. Let's do that.
We probably won't, right?
We might.
And then, because it goes down and closes, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Is that how it works? No, other way.
No, it doesn't go the other way. So it's like this because, and then it auto pops up, closes. If it goes upside down, the guitar would have to lift it up in order to close.
Okay.
Arcanes are controlled by the.
How's that? Is that crazy?
I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's
Over
okay.
a little, maybe.
You can do that, yeah.
They were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
There's like a hole in that thing.
And Dr. Drew Kinsey is like making the tea. Yeah. So they're and so it's completely isolated.
Maybe we need a baseball bat. This isn't working. There's a bat in the closet. Over there.
Well, you can.
Do we have a hammer?
I made a video
No.
on this one.
Do we have a hammer?
This is terrible. It stopped working. The gun was better.
That was what he decided.
Yeah.
It works.
Basically,
You could move it to the left
Well, this is
slightly.
also a bass though. It's slightly longer than a guitar.
Yeah. You could move it to the left slightly, actually.
Actually,
Yeah, there you go.
This works the best though.
That's my first instinct.
Just stick with what you're using.
I was about to say, like, I just realized it's like that. It's fucking hard as shit. Like, how something well, So I went to my show. I've got okay, and then he says he's got too many right monitor on they're gonna have me fly out there and tell them they don't have it on anything.
Oh shit.
But that's my whole prime directive.
The bottom one's slightly off. Oh, the bottom one's like slightly off.
They're not your
A lot off.
We're starting to withdraw. No, we don't know. Nobody's given us a firm. Now, I understand you might not have it down to the 5th decimal place, but can we know if it's 5, 10, or 15,000? Or in Kabul?
That was it. That's it. That's for that night. Alright, now I have.
Is it?
Oh, good. Yeah, let's move this in and then we'll see.
We have 7.
You start to realize the 90s was the infinite audio. And we got to a point where laugh tracks might have gotten more hard to program it.
Yeah, I think that works. That looks really
I'm a
good.
veteran.
Though I don't know if like actually audio-wise with that clash.
You probably pull them out. Like I feel like that's good for when you're not jamming and then you pull them out when you are. Yeah.
Or maybe Tim can have the construction guys like make him retract the wall.
That's the comp. That's why you're going to be Russian search. You're not going to own anything.
I gotta read some paperwork, so.
Get ready.
I'm just kidding.
No, I know. So this is all right. We got everything done. That's all that really matters.
Yes.
No one died.
It was a stressful day, but it's not the end.
Industries, right? That's why she goes down there and says,
I love the QR code on your cup too.
I don't want to, they're not going to come
Free
over
the
to
fucking
the
code.
States so they can shut down Donald Trump. They can shut down Donald Trump, they can disband him, he's got no voice. Those guys massive work for the deplorables of China.
Sorry. No, never be sorrowful.
Okay, they're racist, they're nativists, they're
So that's a B. Right there is a B.
First, there's a video.